Hey everyone, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Alright. Welcome back to episode 4.
Yeah.
Yay, us.
Hey guys,
Oh shit.
turn it off.
No, it's just going back on. It's been a little bit, but we're gonna make it on time. Just a little bit. We're supposed to do this every weekend,
Weekend.
whatever. Right now it's pretty dark. It's red in this room. We've been scaring ourselves in Devin's room because no parents are here.
And also,
all
it's
the
pretty
lights
much, and also, the lights don't work, and also
There's a vent that leads to the basement right there.
yeah, right beside us, and I looked at it, and I was hella scared, and I was like,
We got the window open for, and it's practically dark out, even though it's only 5:40.
yep, winter for you in North Dakota, guys.
So this
Yeah.
topic today is gonna be ghosts.
Because we just scared the fuck out of
Ghost
ourselves.
stories.
Oh yeah,
Shadow Man.
the reason why we didn't record last week, it was because
Actually, we waited no time.
we did.
Yep.
Wait, you guys recorded the podcast
Oh
last
shit, yeah,
time?
it was a black.
Episode 3. We made episode 3 last week.
Yeah, we're
No, we
back.
didn't.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was
Last
2
week was your birthday.
Yeah, but he made it at the time.
Oh yeah.
What?
I posted on Friday. Or
YouTube?
Thursday, something like that.
What?
No.
On YouTube at least.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Well, yeah, we're pretty late then. The last week we didn't record it because
The stats birthday.
Lestat's birthday. If you got, well, technically that's our upload schedule for Infamous. Anyway, did you guys like the video? It took Devin 5 days.
And also, Lestat
Yeah.
was talking about doing the podcast at his place, but then
But
me,
then we didn't do it.
yeah, me, Dylan, and Devin were talking shit and stuff. They were telling me about something fucked up. I was like, what the fuck? I was just like, wow, you guys had a bro moment right there.
It is a very bro moment right there. Never.
I'm
had
pretty
sex.
sure it's pretty much illegal if we tell you guys.
And then Lestat completely forgot about the podcast about doing it at his place when we mentioned it, and we're like, alright then, well fuck it.
He didn't want to do it.
Yeah. But we're joined with Alan,
Yo!
with Dylan.
We're pretty much the hosts.
Yeah, well yeah. Me
Dylan, and
and
Devin.
Lance.
So Lance, our
has
guest.
which Lance only said one word this whole entire thing.
I did a couple times.
What was that? I'm pretty sure you're too shy.
Shy, am I right, guys?
Yeah!
I'm
Whoa!
leaving.
Whoa, don't go! The ghosts are out
Yeah,
there!
fuck that. I scared myself from the print too.
Oh my god, look at the wall.
It's
No, but it looks like those blood marks.
Anyway,
Oh shit.
like I said, the topic. We won't be doing 30-minute ghost stories, Lance.
I got a lot of them, okay?
I know, but your stories just keep going from sub story
and
to
then-
sub story and then sub story. I'm like, all right, bro. Well, what's the ghost story?
Alright.
Oh yeah, the ghost story is my dad
So
left me.
I'm going to be talking about this ghost story, but then it also leads to this ghost story, and then it
And
also
this
leads up to
ghost
the ghost story,
story.
and then from that, this ghost story happens.
Keep it short. But no offense, Lance.
I've seen a shadow person before.
Anyway, we'll go along the line. We'll start with Devin's because Devin's are pretty scary.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
Devin. Well, yeah, I guess that.
Heck, was it? No, 'cause I think what shadow people know.
No, it's cool.
That's okay. We're natives. We believe in Dakota.
Oh god.
That's what we are, Dakota.
Well, wait.
Wonka Tonka.
Yeah, but I mean, Dakota, the religion, remember?
Oh, Cinnamon?
Yeah, whatever. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead, Devin.
Alright, so there's this ghost story. I
Oh,
still.
shit, my pants were making.
I obviously still can't explain it to this day, but it fucking happened. So it was one night. It was me, my 2 uncles, my mom, my cousin, and my grandma in this one house. And my grandma was asleep. My 2 uncles were asleep.
It looks like.
And it was just me, my uncle, or my cousin, and my mom. Just we're the only ones awake. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and out of nowhere I just kind of heard them talking. And so when I went and go check on them,
I'm doing Naruto jutsu right now.
when I went to go check on them,
Alright, shut up, man.
they were just having a heart-to-heart moment and crying to each other because so some private stuff happened with my cousin and also with my mom. But I decided to let it be, because she treats him like a son, and so I was gonna let that be. And so I heard them go outside, and I seen him. He was out smoking, having a cigarette, and she was just there, kind of just chatting with him. And so I went to go get a drink of water. Around nowhere, I just hear the doors slam, and I just see them both exhausted, like just look like they just came out from like a marathon. And they basically explained that they were talking, and the next thing you know, they heard like just big footsteps, like cracking branches, and in our neighborhood, because we have like trees surrounding our neighborhood, and the next thing you know, they heard like a bird like chirping, and here they seen a bird swoop at them, and here they got scared, and so they went back inside, and from that they woke up one of my uncles, and he suggested to like just smudge or sage themselves off, probably from that negative energy, maybe brought something, and so they smudged themselves off, and they wanted to see proof or see what was out there, so they both went outside with a flashlight. Well, I stood by the door because I was scared as fuck.
Tell them how old you were.
I was like 13, so like this happened 3 years ago.
Looking for some.
And
Big, strong, meaty arms.
oh god.
I'm gonna take me
And I was by the door, just like keeping an eye on both of them as they went to like opposite ends of the house, and I was like, shit, I'm just gonna. If one of them goes, I'm fucking running. But here when I seen my cousin, there's like a light pole behind my house, and here he was looking that direction, and like I just seen him froze for like a couple seconds, and I seen him start running back to the house, and so I yelled to my mom, and so when all three of us came back inside here, he explained that
Oh, we should have bought shades with us as well.
that he explained that he saw a person from his nightmares.
That was on YouTube.
It was this guy he would see. It would be like a tall ass. It would be a tall ass like man with long hair, and he would have like owl feathers sticking out of his eyes, and he said he saw him, and in his dreams, I'm not gonna go too specific, but in his dreams it would basically be forcing him to try and come with him, but my cousin wouldn't, and it's basically been like that for a long time for him. And so whenever he told us about that, we smudged ourselves off again, and by this time my other uncle was awake, and so he brought a Chinook, what's it called? Chinopi? The pipe. The
Hey, Dakota, you should be able to say this.
I forgot.
Chanupa.
Chanupa, fuck. It's been a while.
This guy.
I don't need.
I mean, this guy in Atlanta.
I don't know what
You guys are retarded.
I'm sorry, but I barely paid
have a
attention
dad and mom
in
to
the
teach
class.
you guys that.
No, I just got out and learned.
Anyways, he brought that to us, and we smoked it, and we were just inside, and
We smoked.
we were like looking out of our windows, and so I was looking at my window. There was nothing, so when I closed my curtains, I went to go see what my mom and cousin were doing, and they were doing the same thing. And then my cousin Cody was in the middle room in the hallway, and in the house. He was looking through a window, and I was like, by the door, just like looking at him, then looking at my mom, then looking at him, looking at my mom. See what happens between both of them. And here, right, split second, right when I look at my cousin, here I just see a door. Cause like recently we had to like change doors, and so we had this extra door on the wall. Here I just see this door like coming down on him, and so I just yelled out my cousin's name, and he immediately looks at it, and then he takes literally like 3 steps out of the room.
Just sit down.
And he was like 10 feet away from like the door. This literally just took him 3 fucking steps. And once that came down, we were all awake. Like my grandma woke up. Here, it was funny because my grandma was awake, and
Yeah, it didn't record anything at all.
Tell the whole story again.
oh shit.
Did it?
No. Alright, continue with the story. And so my grandma was awake, and here, whenever we told her,
Oh yeah, I
what-
showed the music. Yeah.
whenever we told her what happened, she was like, it just
slowed
went
it
back
down,
to
like,
sleep.
so it's doing, like slow motion. So it's scary.
But
yeah,
after
I'll slow
that,
it down even more.
my cousin's girlfriend texted him, and she said that she was gonna come get him, and but we had to drive like halfway to meet her, and so we did, and it got freaky kind of in the middle too. I'm not gonna go in too much detail,
No, turn it up.
but yeah,
Yes.
it was a weird night. That's basically the end for me.
Look, quit fucking with my key.
The same name? No.
Stop, fucker.
I don't know. Fuck off, bitch.
Okay.
Stop,
then.
bitch. Just because you did that, I'm gonna let Alan go.
I'm going this way.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Okay, now that's
yeah,
scary.
that's pretty scary.
Okay, I'm
Actually, we're gonna go this way, so it is my turn.
Okay.
I can't do it.
No,
I
no,
know.
no, Dil.
Okay,
Please.
I'm just imagining
No,
something.
please do.
I'm imagining something calling up that shit.
Dil, please. Dil, please. Keep it up.
I'm still slowing it down. It's just gonna be a little faster.
Dylan.
Listen.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'm gonna be scared when I go home. And
Yeah,
sing
The
in my
thing
room
is,
by
I
myself.
faced so much in my life that doesn't scare me.
This is a Christmas playlist, by the way. Before I tell my story, this one's called "Waiting for Snow Winter Lofi Study Playlist." It's supposed to be calming, but I slowed it down because we're in this scary atmosphere, and Devin's telling scary stories, and all of us will be pretty soon.
Scared.
Let me tell all the music first. The first one was called "Keep It Inside, Little Christmas," and then this one's called "By My Side on White Christmas," Anti-Yes, Monty, Data, Miracle. No, don't do it. Not yet. It's too late. Well,
It's never too late.
the hi, what up is kind of weird to say. Is what I'm trying to say. But anyway,
so I say that.
just say.
Hi, my name's Alma, and I'm 21, and I'm a virgin.
You know,
There you
up?
go.
so what's up? Yeah.
What's up?
Anyway, By My Side on a White Christmas, Anti-Yes, Monty, Data, Miracle, Idealism, Snowfall, Clouds, Charlie 2 Human, Mittens, Winter's Here. Mittens is a pretty good fucking Lofi person. Made in M. What? There you go. You did it.
Hey, what up?
Mittens, Winter's Here. Made in M, Warm Winter, Cozy Winter, Jason, Limes, Wonderland,
Chilling.
Elias,
Oh, fuck.
Elias, Cool, Enchant, You Are So Beautiful When You Smile. Oh,
Did you realize?
Limes, Wonderland, Elias, Cool Lands, something like that. Cool, ACANTH. You Are So Beautiful When You Smile, PIF, A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Well, Charlie Brown Christmas,
K,
and that was
the
my
Raisin
jam.
Man. Inglewood, Less Incompetence.
Incredible.
Incredibilis. Anyway,
Shout out to that music.
shout out to them.
Even though it's kind of distorted now.
Yeah,
And we made
we
them
slowed it
seem-
down to 0.75.
Yeah, and we're making them seem scary.
Yeah. Anyway, it's my turn. I don't know which one to tell. Which one do you think, lads?
You know your mom's scary story?
Nah, I don't remember that.
Nah, we need to tell what happened to us.
Oh.
Otherwise, I tell that Japanese one.
I see you should.
Then there was a little girl right there.
That's why I can walk in, no bullshitting. Oi, fucker.
We're gonna get that every time we look at that window now.
that like one.
Yeah, the light went off. Like it was on before.
Yeah, it's
Probably
like
trying
that.
to sleep.
No, my
Oh,
polite.
The light.
fuck, now I'm getting fucking...
No, it does that.
Oh god.
It's because we shot it so many times with BB guns.
Oh yeah.
that
Anyway.
it's just
What up? Wait, should I just put what up, Dylan?
Yeah, what up? I'll just tell this one. Let me give you a bit of backstory about. Fuck off.
But I love you.
So anyway, there's these. Long ago, there was these things called. Well, they're not things, but they're little people, basically.
Not midgets, people.
No, little people, not midget people. These people, they live in the grass and they hide
what-
from people.
And also the Native American
it's a Native American
Myth and
mythical creature.
Yeah, legend. I've seen one.
and I just look out here. There's one out here.
There's all kinds in the grass, and they'll hide. You can't see them because they won't show themselves to you.
And they'll hide their knees.
You can see them just sometimes if you're good enough, or
If
if
you
you're
have a
looking at the
fast
wrong
eye.
place at the wrong time, like I did. So there's this guy. My cousin. I used to spend the night at his house all the time, and this guy came over, and he was friends with my cousin, and I was friends with him too. He's still pretty cool to this day. So I went to his house, and it was like the middle of the night, around 9 or something, and me and him went to his house because he needed to ask his mom to spend the night at my house, or at my cousin's house. So I came with him because my cousin didn't want to, and I was like, that's fine, we'll just go home. And we went over there, and he was like, can you wait out here? And I was like, yeah. I waited outside his house. Did you hear that clash? I waited outside his house, and I waited outside his house, and he and he gave me a fucking lighter so I could fucking see outside, and it didn't help at all. There was this fucking doghouse and another doghouse because he had like two dog houses. Here's a picture on screen now. And then there was these little people. Or there's one that I seen. There was only one, and fuck man, they run fast. I was just standing there on his porch, and all of a sudden I just looked at the dog houses a split second, and I just see one run across the fucking dog houses, and I'm just like, oh fuck! And that scared you? I bet it scared you. It scared you when I see that. Oh fuck! Anyway, yeah, and fucking, it just went by really fast, and it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I don't have a scary story like Devin, but it's pretty scary. If you ever find yourself in North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Minnesota, if you look in tall grass, maybe you'll see one, maybe you won't. You probably won't, but maybe you will.
Who
I
knows?
see. Anyway, Alan, go ahead.
What about you?
Nothing really scary happened to me. I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe in aliens. But I kinda want to believe in ghosts. But anyways,
Well, something normal that happened to you.
well, actually something did supernatural kind of happened to me. Back on my old white trail house, it's like literally on the reservation, so I'm like beside this one place. You know that one house?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have all these trees that are like on the front way. Like there are a bunch of trees. And then well, it was like in the morning, I think, or like in the afternoon. The sun was going down maybe, but anyways, my mom was looking outside the window, and I came to look at it. Came to look what she was looking at, and I seen this person right there, right beside the tree lines, literally right there. And I was like, and we were wondering if that was a deer or a dude, and we were like wondering, and then like,
No, this isn't too bad as a speed down. I'm gonna go down speed one more.
oh god, boys.
There we go. Good.
And then then like, I don't know if I seen this or not. I don't know if it was just my imagination or something. But I did see a deer's head or something like that right beside him or on him. And then like later, he went back into the trees. It isn't a very long scary story, but it is a scary story that happened to me. I did go in the trees afterwards and never seen anything. Nothing really scary, nothing at all. I'm pretty much a brave kid back then, even though
In 5 days.
Nah.
Stupid dad.
I was pretty much a brave kid back in the days, but I did cry around at people, but not at those kinds of shit. I would never be scared of that kind of shit.
Yeah, he is now.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if I'm scared of the trees still. I'll probably go in the trees like Big Chungus and about ready to fight that boy.
Shagoki.
Yeah, Shigoki Dodoki Murhoki.
Alright, go ahead, Lance.
Well, I'm not done.
Oh.
And then he came back and raped me. And as you've seen right now, I'm an apparition. See ya, boys.
T-pose out of here. T-pose and ask for a ride.
Yo, boy, can I get a drag?
Good.
I was like growing like
No banging.
13 or 12. This one was Dylan's with me back in my basement. You trying to tell?
Go ahead.
My basement's, it's kind of like big-ish shit. This I don't know how to fuck describe it. Then I know me and
Shit,
talking.
Your basement's kind of small.
Yeah, it's pretty much an average size basement then if you call it big.
Yeah,
Jesus, I get what you mean there.
yeah, but
Did you see what else?
Yes.
Is there anything?
No.
Oh,
Then
well,
after growing like
don't be funny to the
Reverend or 10,
But
I fall
yes,
asleep.
indeed.
Then Dylan fall asleep
Hi, will
too
you-
after me.
Nothing to
He said he woke up. He seen like a shadow, a figure.
Well, fuck, that would be my scary story then, wouldn't it?
Oh, and no, before he told me that, I had footsteps in the basement too, like someone like walking. It's like floppy feet, like cement floor. And it's walking straight on. I thought it was my sister or my little brother was messing around. I was like, call my sister, and then I took back, so I got scared. Fall asleep. Then I woke up, and Dylan told me he seen a figure, like a person standing there watching us guys.
I said I seen a shadow.
Shadows.
Yo,
sleeping.
Boski's
Then my friend Dylan told me he saw a shadow, like what, watching us.
No, it just went by.
This one by
Look
us.
at that. I put on flash and it's still super dark.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, that's all?
Look at that. It's on flash, but it's still super dark. Watch.
We're still doing scary stories?
Look at that. You can barely see.
Always taking
Yeah,
pictures.
let's keep on doing it.
Okay,
Should we tell some scary stories about our cultures, like creatures or battle cultures?
one more round.
No.
Oh, come on, I kind of want to talk about the Wendigo or some shit.
The Wendigo isn't part of our culture.
Yeah.
Well, the
Wendigo.
Skinwalker is.
Skinwalker is Navajo.
Yeah, no.
Ah, fuck. Well, what is ours then?
Ours is
Little people. and,
people. And I remember
something with the fucking.
I looked it up. There was a sun beast, something like that.
Ooh, I never heard about them.
I heard something about a deer head too.
Yeah, their head.
Yeah, like
Their head is supposed to be like the wife of the sun beast or something like that.
Yeah, I think I kind of heard about the deer head.
Ooh, I fucking getting the chills.
Those are pretty fucking scary though. You know what? We just might.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. Right.
On flash the fucking light.
Fuck.
Let me see.
I got two
I got seven,
kind
too.
of short scary stories.
I got
Tell
6
them.
more.
Fuck.
That's right.
All right, stop.
Oh, that shit scared me.
This is a badass song, but whenever you slow it down and you're scared as fuck, then yeah, it's pretty scary.
Day and watch them drift by.
So anyway, since Lance finished his story, we'll let. Do you want to tell the scary story, or do you want to tell the?
I got like one.
Alright, stop.
I got one scary story.
What do you want to tell? Do you want to tell the Native American myth, or do you want to tell a story about yourself?
Story about myself.
Alright,
I got like one quick one.
Wow.
So this scary story happened.
Come on, boys,
Like,
let's join hands.
Like, oh my, god damn it. Okay, so this scary story happened when I was like little. I don't even remember this. My mom tells me about this, and it just freaks me out. But it was one time when I was like little, like 4 years old or something like that. And it was me and my cousin playing in this one room. It was like a playroom for us, and here my mom was in the kitchen, and here she heard us scream, and when she went to go check on us, she seen us running out and told her that there was a lady with us, and she scared us, and so she ended up smudging that room, and like smudging the whole house. And about like a couple hours later, here I was. Apparently, I went to the bathroom, and here she heard me scream again.
Fuck, that's good.
And so when she went to go check on me, I was running out of the bathroom.
If you dick up.
And
Mommy.
that was like a 4-year-old me, dude.
Oh no, that's illegal.
But I ended up telling her that I seen a lady in the bathtub, and she felt freaked out. So she ended up smudging the house again, and she kind of just was by me the whole entire time. And later that night, we ended up finding out that one of my one of my
Aunties.
one of my aunties fucking she ended up dying in the bathtub that night.
That one's terrifying.
Hey, this house?
No,
Okay, I would've been
Okay.
like, okay, fuck, we're gonna get
my
haunted.
grandma's house.
That's even scarier.
Well, I'm not coming over to your house no more.
It wasn't at my. She didn't die at grandma's house. It's just I seen her there.
You want me to
Dumbass.
call you?
Dylan Greywater,
Smell like ass?
like you.
Not every day.
I got him. Anyway, I don't really have that much scary stories, but
Sun Beast or something.
I don't know those stories. But I just.
Damn it, can we use this?
Well, it's my turn. It's my turn. Actually, I do have a scary story. It's about a fucking hand on the window.
You just see it on there right now. Oh,
Let that sink in.
I'm sorry. That was brand new.
Shush.
though.
I was 5 years old at the time, right?
Yeah.
And you tend to see shit, but not as it. You can tell it's fake a little bit, just a tiny bit. But this one felt so real that I just couldn't fucking handle it. I thought you were pointing at something, but
You're pointing out the hand.
anyway, my mom, we were in a bad place at the time because we just lost the house or whatever, and we were sleeping at my grandma's house, and we all had to sleep in one bed, and we're a family of 5 because my mom, my brother, my other brother, me, and my sister. We all slept on one bed. It was like king bed, but it was still fucking horrible. And as I was laying there, I was just looking out the window because I was bored. Because I don't want to go to sleep yet. It was like 9, and everybody was already asleep because I think they were exhausted or some shit. And all of a sudden, I just keep looking up at the window, and there's just fucking hand just chilling there. And
It just flips you off.
no, but it was just like this. Like it wasn't like coming from.
I can't see, Dylan.
It wasn't just coming from the bottom. It was coming from the top, and the top it's pretty high. And I don't know why the fuck they put the hand there, but if they did, then they're retarded. But still, the hand was fucking terrifying. I can always remember that. It was just chilling there, and every time I try to go back to sleep, I'd look back up and it was still there, just fucking waiting. Waiting for me to fucking open the window or some shit like that.
Let me in.
Let me in! Let me in!
That's what I thought about mine too.
Yeah. It's that hand chilling, let me in. Alright, well, that's the end of my story.
I don't have another one, but my grandpa did tell me one. Can I say that one? Yeah, good. My grandpa back then, he died at 50 because he smoked and drank when he was 10 and 11. But he told me this one story of when he was like in the forest, he was sleeping, and then like he woke up in the morning, and like and then like wait, I probably should take this down so that you guys can hear it. And then like my grandpa, he was sleeping, and then he woke up and heard this one noise. It was like this one noise that it was like a bulldozer or something. And like it was just big hefty noises coming towards him, and like birds and shit were moving, and like he saw some trees getting knocked down and shit. And then like he told me he was there paralyzed, he couldn't move, he was just stuck in his sleeping bag, looking around and trying to see what the fuck was going on. And then he heard that noise keep on coming closer and closer and closer to him, until finally like it stopped, and then like he can finally move around and everything, and he just woke up and packed everything and went out there. That was one of many stories he told me. Like there was this other one where he saw a demon in a bar where he was chilling at.
Pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Do you have any more?
I got a couple more, but I'm not saying it because it's too long. This is short, like really short too. Like I was sleeping in my room, then you know how people do drugs and shit like that and bring something back, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like tired as fuck cause school and shit like that. Around like 9 o'clock, I passed out and I woke up around 3. Then I woke up, I seen like a person like all black in my room just looking at me. Looking at me, I was sleeping. I was like, Brandon, that's you, still? Then I got my phone to my flashlight on and just disappeared. And I heard a big dog outside my window, like someone hit it. Now I peek and see the shadows walking the trees. That's my story too.
That's pretty creepy.
It's not really a scary story, but it's a scary event that kind of happened. Well, not scary event, but it was something that's kind of spooky that me and Lance could testify to.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So it was one day. It was me.
Alright, after
Lance,
you're done with this story, then just tell those American myths. Native American myths.
It was me, Lance, and our friend Bobby and his sister.
Bobby has a sister?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bobby has a sister.
We decided to go kind of check out this like abandoned hospital that's like that like a whole bunch of houses live in, but like we figured a way in and we got in. And Dylan was supposed to come.
I did that.
But he was sleeping.
Like always.
But we decided to go in there, and we were in there for quite a bit, and we were thinking of what to do in there, and so we decided to play hide and seek. And so it was me and Lance, I think. We were down in the basement, right?
Yeah.
We were hiding, and once you go down the stairs, there's this little like closet spot, which I decided to hide in. And then once you go down the stairs, you go into this little hallway. Then it splits into like a vertical hallway. If that's what you say. So you go there, and then I remember Lance was hiding in that hallway. And so when we were hiding, and then I heard Bobby finish counting down, and so he was searching for us. And here, once I heard him kind of going down the stairs, here I see something pass through the hallway, and I don't know if you've seen it or.
Yeah. I know it's Bobby, so I ducked down a little bit.
Yeah, I remember you moved, and so I thought maybe it was you. But like I remember it was just it like walked kind of slowly past the entrance, and so I was like curious, so I peeked my head like more to see what it was, but that's when Bobby found me, and then he went more into the hallway, and then he found Lance. And so I just kind of brushed it off. And so we finished that hide and seek game, and we decided to go up to the second floor. And like it's an open area, that's like the top floor for the abandoned hospital. And we were up there just kind of looking at everything, looking at the broken stuff that was there, and but then here it was Lance, I think, at first said, "Hey, I hear footsteps here." Everyone went quiet because we thought, someone was in there trying to like catch us, like a cop or security guard or something. And so we were all quiet, but then like nothing was heard, and so everyone kind of went back to their thing, and I decided to hang out with Lance again to see what he heard, and out of nowhere I started to hear it too, and it sounded like it was down in the basement, and what I could hear was like boots with spurs.
Boots with the spurs.
Like boots with the spurs, like cowboys or like old army soldiers had, and to kind of give a little backstory of that abandoned hospital, it was first it was like first made, what is it, by the U.S. military, like back when they were at war with like the Native Americans and all that, and like a whole bunch of people died there, nurses, soldiers, military people.
How the fuck did nurses die in there?
Because it was also not a battlefield, but
I don't know.
I don't know. Or was it nurses?
Doctors?
Oh,
What I'm wondering is, how do doctors die in their own hospital?
no, I meant
Shot?
not the nurses,
Army?
what's it called? Soldiers.
So they're like the fucking nurses just like operating and they
No.
get so frustrated. Oh my god, what to do?
No, the army medics, something like that.
okay.
Those I meant. That's
like,
what I had in my head.
Maybe someone maybe like.
Well, I mean, maybe if, I understand that, but anyway, continue.
But that was kind of a history, and then it also became a was it a boarding school, something like that,
Yep.
for Native Americans, and yeah, that's what I heard. Boots with the spurs kind of going, like just heard a like just like a slow walk. I don't know if Lance heard the same.
Yeah, I had a little bit.
Yeah, but like after like an hour, we ended up just getting out of there.
Alright, go ahead, Devin, tell the Native American myths.
Yeah. So I forgot the names to it, but it's there's this person. It's like a sun
Beast, you say?
sun beast buffalo, something like that. Apparently, it has a wife. I forgot what it is, but basically it was kind of like, step in my territory, I'll kill you. something like that. There was a lot of other mythical Native American legends that I've also searched out.
Yeah, there's also the white buffalo, which means those coming to be changed.
That's Wonka Tonka.
Yeah, Wonka Tonka,
Let's go.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since I've actually kind of know the history of them.
That's what I understand. I remember like back then. Remember when we were like in kindergarten or something, like we were like there were some of those videos about
Oh yeah, I remember those videos.
Oh
Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that one with
In culture class?
Yeah, I remember that one with that white buffalo, the Wonka Tonka, and like a dude came up to the Wonka Tonka because like it was in a woman form.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
woman first, and then it changed to a white buffalo.
Yeah, and then like that dude.
Oh
came
no,
up to her.
she was a woman, and she gave them the chanupa, and then she changed it to a white buffalo.
What's the movie called again?
It was a.
It was like a film, a video.
Yeah, what
but
is
like-
it called?
Oh wait, I heard this one myth too. It was some kind of quilt.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
I
the star
know that.
quilt, and
Yeah, if she
if
finished
she finished it, the world ends.
Yeah, and the dog stopped her every time.
Yeah, the dog is like, no, stop. And she's like always trying to finish it too. That bit. No, why can't she just finish it already? No,
Alright, tomorrow world ends.
finally.
Oh nah, man, this looks like a good one.
I mean, that story, it scared me as a kid, but
Same. I thought that was true.
well, it probably is. It's probably just like fucking. I don't know, but it's a myth and it's badass. I thought it was a badass myth.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I love those myths that they told as a kid, even though they scared me as a kid. But now it's like I wish I could hear them again.
Yeah.
But what was one you were here?
Yeah, the Wonka Tonka, like, it was in a woman form, and then, like, that one dude came up to her, and then, like, he touched her, and, like, he turned into a skeleton.
He got turned
That's
into
right. I
bones.
forgot about that one. I forgot about that actually.
Yeah, and at the moment, I was like, oh, God, I don't want to touch that girl. I was scared of women at that time. I was like, don't touch me! I don't want to be torn into a
Don't touch me, woman!
That's why I turned bisexual.
I kind of like you, but still, Baku.
I just
Oh yeah, I remember that one where this one dude was like on a mountain, and then the spirit of a buffalo was like a cloud, and like it chased after him, and like, remember that one? But
Yeah.
tell about it, dude. Tell about it.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but like this one dude who was climbing up a mountain, I think to do what was it called again?
He went
Yeah.
up to go up to a hill or mountain.
Oh, too fast
Yeah,
Yeah,
fast. I forgot what it's called.
to
Yeah,
to get a vision.
Yeah,
I think
a
that's
vision
what-
quest.
Yeah,
Vision quest.
yeah, but he went up that mountain.
And those
but-
do exist even to this day.
Yeah.
Just to let you know about that.
Yeah, and also I live right beside a mountain where they
My
did
shirt's
that.
backwards.
Yeah, I live right beside the mountain that like some people do that in jokes. And I was asking Jerk like, hey, you wanna go up that? And he said, nah, we shouldn't. And I was like, why? He said, oh, because that's kind of sacred and you can't go up
Yeah.
that because
Unless you're gonna fast.
yeah, because like there's skeletons up there. Like,
I've wanted to before, and I was gonna.
Yeah, I always thought that. I always thought that in class. I was like, man, I can't fast this week. I have too much to do.
Yeah, what's that
You have to ask Buddy and them, or not Buddy, but
You have to talk to some medicine men or some medicine men or
Yeah,
one person or
and they don't do it. They don't do it yearly. It's in the summertime, somewhere around the summertime. Wait, no, they can do it in winter too.
It's up to you,
at,
actually.
at some special events.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, fast. What he's talking about in this vision quests are when you go up these hills, and you sit there and pray for 3 days straight.
You
or
can't eat or drink or speak.
4 days straight. It's kind of like Sundance, but without trying to seek a vision quest. But you're trying to get this vision, and I've heard this one story while I was at ceremony this one time. There was this guy. He went up to the hill to seek a vision quest, and he was sitting on the hill, and he was close to death. Because he was fasting and no water, and all of a sudden he started to float. He started to float, and these spirits came to him. He says, I don't remember what they said, but they said this world needs to change and stuff like that. And a lot of stuff, but I don't remember it because I was like 7 at the time. And there was this other story. This man's daughter died from natural causes or something like that. This was like a long time ago. But he wanted his daughter to live so bad that he went on a vision quest or something like that. But yeah, it was a vision quest. He went up there and he prayed. I just want my daughter back. I just want my daughter back. And they brought the daughter to Sweat, her body anyway, because she was already dead. They brought her to Sweat, and she started breathing again. She breathed again, and as he was still on the hill, he didn't know that she was alive yet. As he was on the hill, he started to lose some of his power, some of his life force, and it was like half of it, but half of that for her life, and she lived, and he lived too, but he lost some of that life of his, so his daughter can live.
I remember when me, Devin, and you went to a sweat together, and then like afterwards we did the
Ceremony?
ceremony, and like you told me like how like the spirits
Oh, let me tell you guys about this. A long time ago, you know, some people think Infamous is like, you know, bad. You know, it's like a game.
I mean, Infamous, it doesn't have a bad kind of description.
But it's bad to bad people.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Would it be bad people?
No. But I guess Medicine Man we know is actually his uncle.
I remember this.
But we were at the ceremony, and what happened was we were sitting in the ceremony, and
Was I there?
Yeah.
you were there.
Oh yeah, that one. I can't remember it now.
You were the one who told me to tell about it.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I forgot about that actually. I forgot that was part of it. I remember afterwards when you got in the fight because of it. Because
you were being a bitch.
I know.
You were like, man, I don't like this. I'm gonna beat you up because I had to come. And I was like, you want to come out? And you're like, yeah, I'm so excited to come, bro. I can't wait. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, come on then. And you're just like, I hate it. And I was so fucking mad. I wanted to punch you, but that was a sacred place.
I know.
And I was about to fucking yeet. Anyway, let me tell you about this.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, Bucko. Anyway,
I want Jojo to hurt you.
Anyway, let me be serious now. These spirits came to the medicine man and he was like telling. JR doesn't. I said his name. Well, it's a nickname, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna call him JR. JR, you know, he doesn't know us that well. He just like knows us from names, and you know, we talk to him every now and then. But he doesn't know the group. Like, he doesn't like. Oh yeah, you guys are called Infamous.
He doesn't know why we're called Infamous. Why?
He doesn't know that we're a group either.
Yeah.
And they came to him and they're like, "There's these groups of boys here. They like to have fun in a good way. And these spirits tell me they're watching them, and they like to get off this. They like to do things in a good way." And I thought that was badass because the spirits acknowledged us.
I know. At the time, I was like, "Wait, is he talking about us?"
I knew he was talking about us.
But right whenever he said, I like, because after it got done and he, because he has to be in like the middle and basically sacrifice kind of his body for that ceremony. And so when it all got done, he was still in the middle, but
Yeah, he was covered up in blankets as well. He couldn't move or anything.
yeah, he was also tied up. But after it got done here, immediately I kind of figured out it was us because he said, I like to think these boys that came here, and he started like saying what Dylan said, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was also like, wow. I was like, wow, because like you would tell me about how like the spirits decide whether or not he would live or not. Like,
Yeah, they do that every ceremony. Anyway, let me tell you about this ceremony that I keep acknowledging. So anyway, there's this ceremony. You have to ask Medicine Man if he can come, but well, you don't have to. Well, you have to ask. Anybody can come. Welcome back to me, but certain ones you can't because there's certain reasons that they're there. Like you can't just go there. I want to see the spirits, you know.
Or you can't go there drunk or high.
Or you just can't. You have to be serious about it. You have to be trained.
Or if women are on their time.
Yeah, if you just have to. Be
yeah,
trained.
and also you can't bring any electronics in there because like he says they always turn on no matter what you do. To them.
Yeah, and you can't bring jewelry either. Anyway, let me stop saying the qualifications. So what it is there's a medicine man who gets tied up in this altar, and he gets tied up from the back. His arms are in the back, and there's these singers who sing with the drum. They sing songs, and
also like there's one people that have this one shaking things that like light up around you.
That's not
That's not
grab them.
people.
Oh, that
Those are
is.
spirits.
Those are
Oh, those are
spirits.
spirits.
Yeah.
I told you that.
No,
that
you
they're
didn't.
Spirits are gonna
Yeah,
grab
those
that.
are
and go
medicine
like
men.
that. Did you think those are people?
Yes, I actually thought those were
Anyway.
Oh my fuck! I thought there was people.
I told you spirits are real.
Oh my god! So,
Yeah,
many,
those are
so many
spirits.
times they came so close to my face.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are medicine men.
There's a
Oh
medicine
my
man
God.
from back then. Yeah. And,
Oh fuck!
anyway, let me tell you
Holy
what
fuck.
Alan's scared of right now.
Oh my God.
So, the medicine man, JR, or any medicine
Any
man.
medicine man.
Sorry, but
Oh
this is
my
the one I
God.
usually go to. He'll go in the middle, in the altar, and he'll get tied up, and he says these spirits are gonna decide if whether I live or not. And you know, most spirits are nice, so they'll let him live. But there's some occasions where they're like, the sacrifice is too great, we must take you, stuff like that. And you know, he's ready for that. He's ready to die. And you know, there's people sitting around praying. At the end, people have to pray that the ghosts or the spirits let him live, and so that the grandmothers and grandfathers, they must pray, and people that are close to him, they must pray to the spirits. JR is still needed in this world, so let him live. And what will happen is they'll untie him, and it sounds really fast to go.
Yeah, I just dropped. I just heard like they want.
It's not like taking 2 minutes, like
'Cause, like-
I can't get this off. It's spirits who are getting it
Yes,
off.
it's
'Cause
so
the-
fast.
Because the way they tie them is they tie them from the feet first, then from the knees, then from the hips, and then from the torso or the chest, and then from the head neck, right?
Yep.
Something like that. And you know, it literally takes them a while kind of for them to tie them up. But these
There's a whole
spirits,
song about tying it.
but these spirits, literally in just a couple of seconds.
Yeah, it was so amazing, like how right away afterwards when they asked him to untie him and stuff, like just right away afterwards, the blanket and everything just dropped.
And he starts breathing.
Yeah, I was.
Anyway,
like,
let me
wow.
tell you about what the part Alan's scared of. So Alan thought there's these
People.
what are those called again?
I forgot, it's shakers.
Yeah, so
Shadows?
there's like shake them so
Huh?
fast and
Rattles?
stuff.
Rattles, yeah.
Yeah, rattles.
Yeah.
Rattles. They pit 4 rattles, I think, around him or something.
2.
Something like that too.
Yeah, wait, I think yeah too, because I haven't seen two, I think.
And Alan thought those were people grabbing those, but they're not. They're spirits. And how I can tell by that is because the altar is small and the circle is small, and if that person was in a spirit, they'd probably be tripping a lot on people's feet. And anyway, they'll go around and they'll shake the rattle. They'll shake it to your face if you need it, and because they're shaking medicine around.
Yeah, it was so
And,
close to my face. Like a couple minutes afterwards, I started crying because of it.
Yeah, and
I started crying out of nowhere. I just started crying. I was like, why am I crying?
Yeah.
oh crappy. Why the fuck am I crying?
Fuck this shit. This shit ain't real. Why am I crying?
Yeah, and they'll shake it, and I thought those were people first, but then my dad was like, no, those are spirits. And I'm like, and I get so scared when they come close, especially when I'm singing, because I used to sing. I don't go too often anymore, but I wish I did.
Yeah, I would definitely go. I would
Yeah.
definitely go this time.
But I'll sing and they'll start shaking on me because I need it, and they'll help me. And there's this other thing. There's medicine men that are dancing all the way around, and what will happen is they'll start. If you need it, they'll doctor you, and some of them will even speak. They never spoke in that ceremony though. Some of them will speak. You can't understand them because this. Have you ever heard of how they sounded? How the
Yeah,
grandfathers
it's
speak?
kind of like a.
It's kind of like
like-
an old.
It's an old man that's kind of just like he's
speaking-
literally on his last breath and he's just kind of
Yeah, like that. He's speaking Dakota too, so you can't understand.
yeah.
Wow.
And they don't understand what you're saying. So
Unless you speak
whenever,
Dakota.
yeah, unless you speak Dakota, so then JR will have to translate and stuff. And yeah, it's ceremonies. It's a serious deal. You can't go in there thinking, "Man, I can't wait to see these spirits and see if this is real or not," because then you'll probably get kicked out.
I believe in it now. Wow, dude.
So
But Yeah, those rattles can get pretty scary.
There's 2 rattles, and then there's another person with a feather, with a fan, I meant. And, they go around. And then when they think, someone, needs to be touched, they'll go with the fan, just fucking hit you.
It's like whip it at you. Whip, boy.
Well, not fucking hit, but, fucking set on you, tap.
But yeah, these are very important traditions to us.
I should go in those too.
Yeah.
Very important traditions.
Yeah, I'm atheist, but like Dylan really Dylan's like wanting me to go search him and see if I want to be Dakota and that. And I kind of want to be Dakota again.
Some people can ruin it though, like res people around here. They're like, yeah, I'm a Dakota, and they'll be drinking and shit.
Yeah, I kind of ruined it.
This is
too.
the Indian way and stuff like
I
that.
quit that
Native
shit.
way.
And it's just our traditions are to respect, be responsible, things like that.
It's not fine. Oh,
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I kind
well.
of ruined it as well.
This one.
What?
We might end it soon.
I'm about to end it now.
Oh, try
Yeah, I kind of ruined it at the time because I was crabby. I was like, I got mad because
He really did. I'm not gonna lie to him.
Yeah.
Alan was crabby at the time, and I thought he was gonna be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would go this time. If I ever go again, and I would just not listen to what people have to say, and just listen to what the spirits tell me to do and stuff.
Yeah, but you should always listen to the medicine men and all that. But anyway, yeah, very important traditions to us. The reason why I wanted to tell you is because ghost stories and all that. But yeah, it's a very important tradition to us. And hopefully, it's around the next few hundred years.
Yep.
Let's try to make it that. Anyway, this has been Infamous episode 4. It's kind of depressing, kind of scary, kind of
One of us are probably gonna die afterwards.
I don't think it was our scariest.
One of us might
it was
be-
our scariest.
One of us might be possessed. You just see me possessed. Oh, girl.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are watching this on Spotify, then
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Kelson, you're welcome. I gave you. You're welcome, Kelson. I told Kelson.
Someone has a show.
No, I told him. The new member. Oh yeah, we have a new member.
We have a member, Kelson.
Kelson.
Captain Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin knows.
Oh, Kelson, I hope you want his name to be called.
But anyway, yeah, he's a cool dude. You joined not too long ago.
Actually, you joined in Lestat's birthday party while we were chilling.
Yeah. But anyway, this has been Infamous Podcast. If you listen on iTunes, why? Just kidding. You can listen to whatever you want.
You should have listened
If
to
you
it on
listen
Spotify.
then it's pretty good. Whenever you
Listen on the Infamous Podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome.
See ya.